Hello all, welcome to episode 14 of F1 2019 Career Mode. And as you can see, I'm already about to start the race. No, there's no Elgato glitch or anything funny like that. Like I said in the last episode, we're going to do what I did in Belgium and take some tactical PU penalties. Indeed, as you can see by the fact I can't go further right, I've already taken it. For qualified, how many years? I went quickest in Q1. Okay, Albon was giving me a tour through Sector 3, admittedly. So we'll never ever know if the game simulates Q3 like real life, where only Leclerc and Sainz get to do a lap. Anyway, from P last, it is the Italian Grand Prix.
It's race day here in Italy once again. Monza, home to so many records. The smallest winning margin, for example. Do you remember in 1971, Peter Gethin beat Ronnie Peterson to the line by 1/100th of a second. There were 40 overtakes for the lead alone in 1965, and Kimi Raikkonen clocked a record top speed of 230 miles per hour here, just over a decade ago. So there's a lot to live up to then for all of our drivers today. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. They must be starting to feel the pressure at this point, Ant, surely. There's a real shot of the title on the cards here, but one error at the wrong time, well, that could throw it all away.
True enough, but that pressure goes both ways. A failure or a mistake at this point could spell the end of their championship hopes, but they know their rivals are in exactly the same situation. Let's just hope the title is decided in the purest of ways.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Hamilton, Pierre Gasly, and Butler, Hülkenberg, Albon, Grosjean, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Verstappen, Sainz, Kimi Raikkonen, and Perez, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Lucas Faber, and George Russell, Kubica, and the scientist. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
And in that, you saw pouch 1.15 in actions. It even states how many penalties you have. Now, I think the game still got it wrong, because an entire fresh PU plus a gearbox, I think, is 40, because you take 5 places per component, plus an extra 5 for the first of the batch. So that makes 35 in a PU, plus 5 for the gearbox, that's 40. Well, anyway, 35 or 40, I'm a bit glued at back. And also, that means AI should not be able to make the rocket starts they've been making. Obviously, I should just explain, it doesn't switch Albon and Gasly in career modes that have already started, hence why, well, the fact that Albon and Gasly are still in their original seats in my career mode. Anyway, we're going to do option quali, because we don't want to be, frankly, starting on the quali when I'm at the back. I find that a little bit pointless. Because the prime apparently is too slow, so... But we'll start the option anyway, because, you know, if the safety car comes out, then we'll need to jump onto the prime. So, I think this is worth a stretch. 30 lots of fuel! Oh, that is a lot to burn through. I think we'll just bring that back a little bit. We'll do 28. That's reasonable. So, here we go. The scary run to the Retrophilia, as it always is. Go, 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 go. Well, that was rubbish. No matter. As we head to the Retrophilia, of course. Oh, 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 oh. Somehow I've gained places. I don't know how. I'm back to 19th. Sorry, I'm back to last. You know it's not good when Kubica overtakes you. Anyway, we've got low wing. We have a good PU these days. So into the Della Roggia. Oh! I surprised myself there with the attack I made on Weber. Oh, for fuck's sake. George Russell, I love you, but you are actually a prick. Fuck your strategy option.
We know you're okay. We're not in the best position to get another points finish, so try and use the first lap to your advantage.
Of course I will use the first lap to my advantage. Do you think I'm stupid? Well, Jeff is a strange mistress. Let us start the race. Obviously on first attempt. Let's head to those 5 lights. It's an okay getaway. It's not brilliant, but we're off, I suppose. Oh, look at Russell go for it. Oh, George. Meanwhile, I'm up to P15. Imagine if I had the balls of George Russell. How did he manage that? Right, go on the overtake, see if we can get Sainz. He's on the same strategy as us. Russell's in the points. Right, we're P14.
That's a decent start. Good job.
It was, but George Russell takes start of the season. Although, immediately, he's being mullered. Which is not a great surprise. I'm not even going to try and get involved in that trade into Ascari. Because that just looks scary and horrible. And now, I must get involved. Look at this slipstream train! This is a Monza of the 60s, people! And that's Grosjean into Parabolica. Russell's already slipped to 12. Vettel's out in front.
You were derating. Lower the ERS deployment mode before you hit your deployment limit.
Alright, Jeff, I won't derate. I'll use my ERS sensibly. Right, Russell next. That was a bit harsh. Oh, he's tried to spin me. George, we are compatriots. Let me help you. Uh-oh. I might be able to hold up Grosjean here. Russell's reacted too late. So into the Della Roggia. Yes, P12. Those Alphas have been side by side since Lesmo 2. Is it going to be one of those races?
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
And this is where we need to start to push and get DRS. Or just let them tangle over each other. But then again, Verstappen is getting away. We don't want our teammate. I have to keep reminding myself he used to be teammate in career mode now. To get away. Oh, look at the run we got on Giovinazzi. And then on Albon. Then Raikkonen Hulkenberg. That is the dodgiest overtake in the history of F1 career mode. But I am taking it. I am not flashing that back. I am not conceding a places back. Sodom. Even if this is my first attempt. I've just realised Raikkonen's got DRS now. Uh-oh. On the overtake. Rich, everything. That's enough for now. As my Snapchat goes mental with notifications. By that, I mean 1.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.0 seconds.
That's something we need to trace down. Raikkonen on DRS again, but we seem to have good straight line speed. I'm running 1-4 wins. It's a setup from the PSM board. It's working well. I've edited a little bit. I've taken the tyre pressure to its minimum to preserve the tyres. I have made the suspension slightly more supple because it was already pretty softly sprung. And that's about it, really. Raikkonen again, so we're going to have to be defensive into Ascari again. It is compromising our race a little here. Actually, no. That's fine. You need to pick the DRS and the tow, which is difficult. But we'll give it a go.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
I'd love to jet, but I'm trying to break the tow and I'm trying to get close to cars in front. Saying that, there is a bit of a train that Verstappen's catching. Which does involve a Merc, a Racing Point, a Red Bull. Soon to be two McLarens, maybe? Verstappen has already got the train and he's past Butler. I think the train's actually divided. It appears the Merc has sprung 3 with one of the Ferraris. So we're left with what will be Gasly, Butler and Verstappen?
A small amount of time to the car behind to keep pushing.
I'm too busy focusing on that I've let Raikkonen get by me. I'm an imbecile.
Okay, some information on signs. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
I mean, it's not bad for my race, but I've already passed him. Raikkonen went for the defence there through the Curva Grande. Not happening, no. It's intriguing that we're getting these trains. I like this. Yes, it does make things a bit more challenging in some aspects when I'm involved in it, but the racing is good. The racing is good. So good that actually they're holding each other up, and the amount of time I just took out the free in front in through Ascari. Scary. Possibly even into Parabolica. Oh, I've got my second warning. That is my second. I may have cut out the first. I can't remember if it will do. But now I've caught the gaggle. They are dead slow. Too busy fighting each other hard. On the DRS, I think Verstappen must have everything turned up because of the way he launched out of Lesmo 2. Oh, I'm going to have to hold back here because Butler's taking Gasly into Ascari. Oh, is this the chance? Is this the chance? I think I'm 3 wide with Verstappen and Butler. Oh, Verstappen's going to try and make the move into a Parabolica.
Great pass.
Oh, that was horrible because I was bopped in there. That's allowing Raikkonen to get past me. I'm going to have to turn everything up. I've got to know what's going to happen. Come, Rettifilio. Okay, we got Butler, we got Raikkonen. Whoa, stop touching each other. And I don't mean in a funny way. I mean in an F1 way. I had to cut the corner there, otherwise there'd have been millions of contact. I've lost out to Raikkonen here. Here we are, through the Curva Grande. I've got Raikkonen. I've got Gasly. Can I have Butler? Oh, that was a bit of a launch. Front win. How the hell did that happen? I'm not accepting that. I'm not going to lie to you. There we go. That's how it's meant to go. P6. But I think I've cooked Maria's through that. Apparently not. Certainly not on the lefts. Maybe on the right. Then again, I suppose Monza, the front left, as I have to turn up my ERS mode. So the front right doesn't really take a lot of strain here, and that's Butler back past me. Or so he thinks. Back to P6. Well, this is intense. This is probably why I'm not so excited. It's just so intense.
Reduce ERS deployment.
But there's yellows behind me. Is someone going to retire?
Okay, clear.
Looks like a Williams. Probably Russell. Oh no, it got going again. Weird. No idea then. Now that Raikkonen is relatively clear of me, and now I've got Verstappen as a psychological and maybe an actual tow, maybe I can settle down and actually move forward. As I go wide through Parabolica. 6 rep.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Virtual safety safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
I've got to stop.
Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Yes, yes, I have done that. I have to make a stop. It's a VSC. I'm going to lose so much less time. It's a bit of a gamble, so I'm probably going to do double quali from here to get to the end. So that is a conversion to a 2.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Okay, so we've gone back to green now, but I've saved some time there. Don't know how much.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
I was about to say sit rep. I wasn't really closing on Verstappen back. Verstappen was pulling away from me. I was pulling away from Raikkonen. There's kind of nothing going on there. And then that VSC happened for Hulkenberg. Verstappen is in the pits.
Max in the pits.
Surely I'm going to have a big, big undercut from the VSC. That and the fact I'm now on qualifying tyres that are nice and fresh. Yeah, I mean, look. That's over 3 seconds.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.1 seconds.
Eat it. That is the power of the undercut and the VSC. Imagine the VSC had lasted until it left the pits. I may have even taken Hamilton. Undercutting Leclerc? Apparently so.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, DRS and Hamilton, look at this. Not quite. But the pace is strong. I'm going for an FL attempt, I'm not going to lie. He really wants to keep it, doesn't he? Overtaken to Parabolica, excellent.
Bring you up the place.
And even better than that, DRS. And then, oh ho, ho, ho.
We're leading our teammate by 2.0 seconds.
Does need to be more though. Is that Vettel getting slow?
Caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
Oh, it is! The Ferrari turned all Italian!
Vettel, they are out of the race.
Ho, ho, ho. Wow.
Box, box. We're coming in this lap.
Anyway, I've been knuckling down. And I've slowly but surely have gained a bit of time on Verstappen. Hamilton and Leclerc are still finding each other hard. Like it's real life Belgian Grand Prix of this year. It's a lovely day really. That was a much better pit entry than I did under the VSC. Oh, as I stretch my legs a little bit and my arms. Because I've just been sitting here intensely as we go quali to quali. Let's go.
Release, release.
So going behind Hamilton, Raikkonen, Butler as I suffer from the squeaky door.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Kind of like I look after them, Jeff. I do have to get P6 to fulfill the contract, and anyway, P5 looks doable. So overall, was it a good idea? Could have actually... What if I had the pace? I'd have had to have gone to the Prime with that VSC. I couldn't have gone options again. There was a problem I mentioned at the beginning of the video.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
No time for that, Jeff. Anyway, I don't need to manage them. Do you remember, as I do slide through a sky, that Hamilton did balk my fastest lap attempt, and I think Butler's going to do so here. But actually, that wasn't too bad at all. Yes, I'm going to have Raikkonen's dirty air.
Nice move.
But I'm going to do another FL. A 20.8. And looks like I may have Raikkonen as well. Oh, that's just too easy. Whew. Right. Time to save some fuel. Save some airs. P5.
Laps of fuel remaining.
6.4 to Leclerc.
Drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
I've only got 5 laps. It might be doable. Dick and the kit tripping up over each other as per usual. Hamilton is now behind Leclerc. Come on, keep trading places. I need it. 6 seconds. Need 1.5 a lap now to get them. Oh, that was a horrible tank slapper. Somehow managed to save it with the brakes. Realistically, but whatever. What do I know? Gap is 4.9. So I need 1.666666 a lap, I think. Well, I'm definitely not catching them now. And I just caused a local yellow. So that's settling for P5 now. Uh-oh.
We've been awarded a time penalty. We'll go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Discipline record gone. If I'd have not messed up early, I may have had a chance of Hamilton and Leclerc. Look how much closer I've got to them, but whatever. It's P5. Even after penalties.
Nice work. You did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
Zach will be happy. Well, maybe not as happy as this with Verstappen, but 20th to 5th. A track which is harder to overtake than people realise.
Fantastic victory for the silver.
Yeah, I'll happily take that. That will do me gently. Nah, we don't care about Bottas. We may need to later, though, as I shall explain.
So, let's review the drivers' standings. Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the scientist. There were
Yes!
all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
So about Bottas, yes, of course. I'm recording on the day of the 2019 Mexican Grand Prix, which of course could decide the real life championship. This is what I'm saying personally before the race, because it is currently 20 to 11 in the UK, and the race starts at 7:10 in the evening. Personally, considering the qualifying crash for Bottas and the fact Hamilton's been promoted because of Verstappen's failed to slow down for Bottas' crash, I do think that Hamilton will take place out of Bottas, but I do not think it will be enough to win the war today anyway. Anyway, talking about the game itself, yes, nice progress. Having Verstappen on side is actually been useful for the constructors to poach him out of Red Bull, if you think about it. And in the drivers, yep, it's going nice and hunky-dory. And so, yeah, we're P4, Verstappen's P6, and Lando is now P14, but then again, he's not actually here. Out of the 21 drivers that are taking part in this season. And let us now advance. And we're going to have a Claire question. So we're going to do some politics. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
On first try as well.
You were cutting
Nodding
your way
head.
through the field during the race.
Which they have.
You and Devon weren't far apart by the end of the race. How evenly matched are you? Appreciate your time.
Thank you, I suppose. So yes, I think it was quite a successful episode, really. Coming to fifth with penalties, yes. I mean, who knows what would have happened had I actually taken part in qualifying properly, because I went quicks in Q, and who knows, maybe it was a race I could have and should have won. But I take penalties at some point, and I was not going to do it at Singapore, Russia, races where it's just not really great. Yeah, so I lose against Verstappen there, but I somehow gain 1 on Weber. So, lose 2, gain 1, 2 steps forwards, 1 step back. No, it's the other way around, whatever. Display record's not looking great, so the bonus points are not going to be great here today. But it is 1384. Oh, yeah, my team goal. Of course, I wasn't aiming for it, because it made no sense for me to do so. The team aren't happy, but the rest of the pack are.
Excellent result today. Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews. On to the next one.
I'm sure we can appease them somehow, though, because Singapore is probably where we can do some damage. Oh, upgrades time. So, obviously Singapore is not going to be important, but it's going to be important for afterwards. It doesn't really matter which one I develop, really. And do we go for the fuel or the intercooler? I think the intercooler, because I like to see something mechanical happen, to be honest with you. Oh, the tree's looking interesting here. Oh, that's a nice chunky aero branch. That is a chunky one. So there's no RD in progress that'll be there for Singapore. So maybe the teams will pull away as we go to the flyways. But, we are continuing the match. And will the R&D reset anything more than a durability? That is rumoured. Now, recon tile allocation. I honestly don't know where to go, so I'll just leave it at balanced. And now here I'm going to be caught out yet again by the PS4 Pro's loading time. Oh! I haven't got 4KT, so I'm not exploiting it to the full, but the fact it's just so much smoother and a bit more detailed and a bit quicker. That is enough of appreciation. Although, it could have, I tried playing F1 2015 the other day, and, well, let's just say it doesn't help that much with the older games. No cutscene about a regulation reset, so maybe it's not going to be anything dramatic. 35 drivers points, so you're expecting me basically to be second place every race for the next 2 races. At least qualifying race will be dry, so I won't be accused of rigging it by the Xbox plebs. So on that note, guys, I shall leave you there. Ooh, R&D's flat. Ooh, intriguing. Anyway, I shall see you next time for the Singapore Grand Prix, which is one of my absolute personal favourites. See you next time. Goodbye. Bye.